Metal Storm is a run-and-gun sci-fi platformer that came out late in the NES's lifecycle. And man, I love it. Metal Storm was mostly plagued by the fact that it came out a few months before the SNES. Anyone who's a fan of classic Mega Man or Castlevania will find a lot to love here. Although, unlike Mega Man's humanoid robot designs, Metal Storm gets a lot more abstract. You can see it in the protagonist, the M308 Gunner. He's a boxy and scrunchy kind of robot. While the Gunner is pretty clearly humanoid, the boss designs give you even less to grasp onto. Sometimes they're just a disembodied head, but oftentimes they're going even more abstract, and I think these guys look awesome. For the NES, this death animation looks amazing. Look at those sparks of lightning. I haven't even mentioned the main gimmick of the game, which is that you can flip gravity. You'll probably be familiar with this if you played Mario Galaxy, VVVVVV, or Terminus for the ZX Spectrum. That was the first one. While Metal Storm is a pretty brief game, it finds a lot to do with its gravity flipping mechanic, and that in combination with its early parallax scrolling, its saturated colors, and its freaky backgrounds start to make the game pretty mind-bending. In a lot of instances, the gunner completely wraps around the screen. This leads to some light puzzle solving, but even more so, a really interesting way to avoid enemies. There's a lot of really nice quality of life changes for a game of its era. It has unlimited continues, and I really appreciate that the B button is automatically a turbo fire. I think this game has aged beautifully. It may be a little cliche to say this game is underrated, but since it's not on Nintendo Switch Online, I hope this video can bring it to a new audience. Pick up Metal Storm. Play it with save states.